Guys, in for a treat. We're here at CASCAJAL, here with our boys, Chef Andres and Flo, who works the front of the house. It's an 8-course meal. They just half French, half Colombian in the blood. So, guys, this is an amazing. They just opened up recently. Let's check it out. Guys, you are in for a treat tonight. We are here at this rockstar restaurant. It just recently opened. It's called CASCAJAL. I'm here with blood brothers from another mother, Flo, Chef Andres, and just the story alone gives you goosebumps. And then everything they've gone through to get to here. I think the mentality of what you want at a very early age. And at what point do you guys decide Colombia? Well, you had already decided Colombia, but at what time do you guys both decide and say, all right, let's do it?
When we first went to Australia, and like after six months, and we decided to come here on holidays.
Okay, on holidays.
Andres wanted to come on holidays. I was with him at this time.
That's when you got adopted.
I want to visit. Since a long time, since I know him, I wanted to come to Colombia and most, especially in South America. Yeah. And that was the opportunity for me to go to Colombia with someone of the country, better than to just go like a tourist and to visit all the places that you have in the book, to be with someone from there and with his family. So we've been together in Colombia in 2014, in the summer 2014. We came here
after the World Cup, you know,
just at the time of the World Cup. So we came here 3 weeks together.
We came here just a quick thing that it was a bet. Like I was talking to my cousin, and it was a World Cup. Colombia was playing really good, you know, and my cousin said, "You have to come to Colombia. The vibe is amazing, you know." Everyone was crazy in Colombia because of football, you know. It was, and I said to my cousin, "Okay, if Colombia wins the game against Uruguay, I'd take a flight tomorrow." I said, "I don't believe you."
All right, so this whole thing happens. Pandemic happens. You guys take the advantage of pandemic and you start building the brand, right? Yeah. CASCAJAL. And so tell me, what's CASCAJAL? What is it? Why CASCAJAL? What does it mean? What is it?
Well, CASCAJAL for me is very important because like it's very important for my family. I found this name like 5 years ago when I came here to Colombia for the 100 years of my grandmother, and like I was with my family.
100 years.
Yeah. It was a big family. Yeah, it was cool. So all the family was there, and we have in the family like I don't know how to say, not dairy farm. Let's say dairy farm, who has been in the family since Pasto, Nariño. That's where my family comes from. We go to that farm who's called CASCAJAL. Okay, so basically, for us, that farm make live my family for the last 100 years, you know, and it's very important for us, CASCAJAL. And everyone was talking about that name, and I was like, wow, it's actually a really cool name, you know. It have a meaning.
Does it mean anything? Does it mean
CASCAJAL comes from cascajo. Cascajo was a mine of cascajo is like rocks, so it was a mine of rocks. Okay. And CASCAJAL, you know.
Okay.
And so basically, because it was a mine in that farm, and my great grandfather called that farm this name, and I don't know, sounds good, you know, and it have a meaning, you know, because it's difficult to find the name of a restaurant to have a meaning, you know. Yeah. And with all the story, you know, about me coming back to my roots, and CASCAJAL is my roots, you know.
It's your roots.
And having the name of my first restaurant in Bogota, CASCAJAL, I couldn't find a better name, you know. I think when I was
you
like,
say your first restaurant, so the idea is to open up a lot.
I don't know.
Well, it's already in your head.
Yeah.
So it's already in your head.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah,
that's just the beginning of something
so
bigger.
yeah, for me it was very cool when I found this name. I said, yeah, that's great. I started to do the brand with my friend, and like when I did, I said to my family, like they were very, you know, emotive about that, you know. Like my mom was crying, like all my uncles, and was, wow, that's what amazing name, you know. So that's it's a way, you know, to have this name, but this is why it pushed me to always be in the top, you know.
How would you define your food or what you guys are doing here in a couple sentences? How would you tell everybody what you guys are doing here?
Well, first of all, I think the most important is local products, you know, local, everything local here in Colombia, and that's why one of the reasons that it made me come here is that we have an amazing diversity. You know, here we have Caribbean Sea, Pacific Sea, the Andes. We have the Amazonian forest. We have everything. Like Colombia, we have like, if you see like countries like Mexico and Peru who are more evolved than Colombia in the food scene. In the food scene, we have all of those the same things that those two countries, you know. And for example, Peru don't have the Caribbean Sea, Mexico don't have the Amazonian forest, don't have the Andes. We have everything. We're in the middle, and we have everything.
We don't want to call it like a fusion, like a fusion kitchen. Like it's not French Colombian. It's Colombian products, but we wanted to use the experience we have, to use the team was working with us, to use the experience they have to work the product from here. But it can be like French technique, Japanese technique, Australian technique, Colombian technique. It depends. It doesn't have to be a name, but it's just like we use the product from here and we try to use them in the best way we can to be in the plate, and then the people who come here enjoy it.
Guys, this is I know this is going to be a treat. I mean, like, you can see the kitchen behind us, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's like a dream kitchen right there. So there's not a lot of kitchens up to that level here yet. Although there's a handful, but this is just like it's a Rolls Royce kitchens. So guys, I'm super excited to see what you guys have. I'm blessed to be here. Thank you guys for having me, for letting us in your house, and guys, I'm excited, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, David.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
So guys, let's eat. Let's try.
Acá para empezar tenemos el primer snack. Vamos a encontrar un cono de tamarindo. Adentro tenemos un puré de plátano, mayonesa de ajo, un ketchup de tomate de árbol y encima es un tartar de langostino.
Okay, so tamarindo's in the inside.
Tamarindo es el cono.
Oh, el cono, okay, la base, okay.
Adentro hay plátano, mayonesa de ajo, ketchup de tomate de árbol y un tartar de langostino.
Perfect. And he actually learned Spanish when he moved here. How long ago was that?
Exactly, a year ago.
A year ago.
I didn't know. I knew a little bit to say me llamo Florian.
So he already speaks Spanish. So you speak English, Spanish, French, and Japanese.
And a little bit of Japanese. I cannot speak Japanese because that's really a little bit. Please enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so just look how beautiful this presentation is. This is absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, this is very unique. So, I guess as he was explaining the flavors of everything, I was trying to mix those flavors kind of in my mouth, and it's very difficult flavors. So there's tamarind, there's banana, like a plantain, sweet plantain, and it's langostino, which is shrimp. So it's kind of one bite. There's a little sauce in it. So let me see. That was my fault. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of eat it, and just like a little. It looks very, very simple, but it's very complex as you eat it. It's got a lot of different layers. I had a lot of flavors, kind of an explosion of flavors, even though it's just a few. And it was just absolutely awesome. It was very, very good. The tamarind was just enough to make it taste like, just to blend in and make it perfect. Wow, that was awesome. Awesome. And this is the first one, so we're just getting started. So this is kind of like, it's one of my favorite dishes. My dad's from the coast. It's an arepa huevo, but it looks like an arepa huevo on steroids. So again, I think you guys couldn't have mentioned it before, just of what I'm seeing. Like, it looks very simple, but it's very complex. Like, there's a lot to it. So I'll kind of show you. So this on top is a cured egg yolk, and then you kind of shave it, right? Then inside they have it's an egg, kind of like a cream. Egg foam. An egg foam. Okay, so that's what's stuffed. It's stuffed inside, right? So
The idea is to eat in one bite.
well, I want to kind of show them, like, in the middle. So wow, oh my god, it's amazing. And you use fresh corn, or no?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
how can I say this? There's so much technique in it. It looks so simple, but there's so much technique in it. Again, just the layers of flavor is awesome. So unbelievable dish, and we're only on our second course. I'm gonna try and explain this. Look how beautiful this dish is. It's again, there's a lot of different layers, a lot of different flavors. So I'm excited to try it because it's just trying to figure out, understanding most of the flavors I've had, but now mixed together, I think is where the magic happens. Lo blanco is calamari. Yeah, calamari. Ton of flavors. My mouth is just, it's explosion of flavors. A lot of different textures. You say, is this cornmeal or is this rice? The rice cake. Okay, so it's like a little rice cake. So it has like a little rice cake. The spiciness is the catara, or the chile. The chile.
Yeah,
Okay.
The avocado.
Oh, the avocado. Okay. So it's a little avocado. Where's the catara? I didn't. Is the sauce or the?
Yeah, we brush the
On top.
The top to give it a bit of acidity, you know. Want this dish that crunchy.
Got these little helecho, which is like little garnishes. It doesn't look simple. This looks very complex. I mean, it's there's just a lot of layers. I get spiciness, I get sweetness, I get different textures, and I like that kick. That little spiciness just gives it it takes it to another level, you know. Awesome dish. So this is the alternative for the last dish, which if you don't like calamari, you could have, this is cured and smoked lamb. You have a mango viche on top with this. It's absolutely a beautiful dish. I think I'm going to really enjoy this one. So they actually pickle the mango, and then what's the sauce again? Guayaba. Yeah, so then it has a guayaba sauce, and then it has different local Colombian spices. One of the peppers is called pipilongo, which a lot of these peppers, what I love about it is a lot of these peppers, it's not a long spice. It's a spice that just kind of lingers in your mouth a little bit and then just goes away. But it's a nice spice, because I usually don't like spicy, but so I'm gonna try and see if I eat.
Different spice, so it's not the kind of spice
It's that just heats it up.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so you see the mango viche. Wow, I think I'm gonna really like this one. A little bit of the smokiness. I get a little of the spice. I get a little of the kind of sweet tart from the mango. And then the kefir is kind of like a yogurt, which yogurt you make in house. So they make everything in house, which is awesome. Which I mean, and again, I think it's just like you were saying. The flavors are like, it's just a lot of layers, but they just mix together, and my mouth it's an explosion of flavors. Wow. So the mushrooms just kind of lightly cooked, and but it's like a badass mushroom. And these hearts of palm, it has where you get this also local?
Yeah, it's from the Putumayo.
From the Putumayo, which is an area that's south of Colombia, right?
Yeah, so it's very famous, you know.
Yeah.
But here again, like, people don't eat it.
Yeah, people, look how beautiful that hearts of palm is. So, well, again, so a very clean dish, but again, like, just the flavors are just like, I don't even know where to start. It's a lot of flavors. The oil is from the yes, yeah. So it's just a little oil that just kind of goes right over the soup, which gives it an awesome, just an awesome feeling. The mushroom, it's almost very meaty texture. Has a little I taste a little like a Maldon salt or a little finishing salt. And this soup is. All right, so this is a berrugate. Berrugate is it's a fish, and I think the berrugate is close to kind of like our sea bass. I think it's close because it's very buttery. It's a white fish. Very, very good. I actually love berrugate because of the fat content that it has. Then you have this is tomate de árbol, which is a sauce, so like an hogao with tomate. Hogao here is just tomatoes, garlic, onions, and just kind of like rendered down in on the pot. So this is kind of that, but with tomate de árbol. And tomate de árbol is, I guess it looks like I don't know. It looks like a little tomato, and it looks like a. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's a weird, but it's a good flavor. So, wow, that's amazing. So, berrugate again. Berrugate to me is amazing. I love it, and a lot of amazing flavors. Yeah, this is another. I'm gonna do what he says. I'm just gonna get a little brioche, kind of just put. Right, there's the way to do it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. In front there is two schools, you know.
So this is the chicken option. I mean, okay, so this is the beef option. So if you don't like beef, you have the chicken option. So Chef Andres is very, very good with supplementing things that you don't like, or like a specific dish. If you don't like one thing, he has a supplement for all these different dishes. So this is chicken. Is this sauce? I'm not too familiar with it, but it's a sauce that's similar to. It's kind of like a mole, is what Chef Andres says. So peppers, onions. Wow, that's awesome. It's the hay of the wow. Again, another very just an explosion of flavors in my mouth. A lot of different. A lot of depth, I guess. So just another absolute perfect dish. Amazing. All right, so this dish I know I'm absolutely gonna love. It's so this beef cheek. So it's probably I mean, like, you can't go wrong with it. It's got a little more fattiness to it. So he uses kind of like he was saying, a technique that he learned in Alain Ducasse, which is kind of like a jus or kind of a beef sauce, but instead of the wine, cassava, it's the juice when kind of you and then it's fermented, right? Yeah, from the Amazonian forest. So wow, that's amazing. And then this is potato and yuca, which is also cassava, a little puree.
It's actually nasi potatoes.
Papa criolla. So it's a little small potatoes. So, and then there's like a pickled onions and coriander seeds.
Yeah, it's
wow, so look at that. How delicious.
Confit, like not orange, but toronja. I don't know.
Oh, grapefruit. So it's confit grapefruit, coriander seeds. He has a little cilantro oil on top. Man, this is gonna be wow. Wow, so you have the citrus of the peels, the potato. Wow. Even biting on those coriander seeds, it's wow. It gives it a whole nother layer. Again, wow. This is a treat, guys. The meat is super tender. Again, it's nice and fatty, but the fat is also rendered down, so it's wow. That thing's amazing. You would think it looks heavy, but it's very, very light. Awesome dish, amazing. All right, so we're in the sweet section now. So this is a cheese dish. Like Chef Andres says, he's French. You can't go get away with having a cheese dish. So it has again different layers. I'm gonna kind of come from the bottom. So this papayuela, probably like a candied in a simple syrup papayuela. I don't know.
From the papaya,
From the family of papaya, which is very Caribbean. You have some little toast crumbles. Let's try the cheese. Wow. I mean, when you have it all together, it just goes amazing. Oh, and then hazelnut, kind of shaved on top.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, macadamian. Wow. Man, when I just add it all together, amazing. Typically, this is an 8-course meal, but we got extra snacks at the beginning, and then this is a palate cleanser, which is it's not in those 8 courses. So this is a palate cleanser, and it's got granita. We have and then there's like a little sorbet, and it's all chulupa and gulupa, which is kind of the passion fruit. All right, so we're almost down to our last straw. This has been an unbelievable experience. So this is it's called Jungle, or Welcome to the Jungle. No, it's called Jungle, Selva in Spanish. So this is yuca, which is a yuca twill, cassava. Wow, man, that's awesome. Colombian vanilla, Amazonian ants. You have the oil infused with vanilla, an oil-infused vanilla, cashew milk, and then on the bottom you have a fruit. ¿Cómo se llama otra vez la fruta? Cocona, which is similar to lulo, and then there's a gel, and it's a puree. So let me just, the puree's on the bottom. Like I'm having so much, but everything is just a layer after layer after layer, and wow. And that goes to show a lot of the technique that you guys put into this. Amazing, bro. Huh? One of our last courses. So this is something very unique because it's homemade chocolate. It's kind of like Chef was saying. I don't think I've ever heard of any restaurant or seen any restaurant that makes their own chocolate. So you get the actual cacao, and then they process and produce their own chocolate, which is kind of crazy. I haven't seen any restaurant that does this. So these shavings, so it has like 3 different types of chocolate. So it has 3 different types of chocolate. This is white chocolate, which we're gonna have right now, which they also make in-house. Man, that's damn good.
As you can see, it's not as sweet as a white chocolate.
No, it's not. Alright guys, so this is officially the last course. The only thing missing now is a cocktail, which we'll go check out the bar. So, alright, so we have a 75% chocolate. So this is like a little disc with their logo, beautiful. Again, the chocolate they make in-house, which, wow. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
No floral, not that bitter, you know.
Amazing.
It's nothing, it's no additive, it's nothing,
Yeah.
you know, it's just 75% of cacao and the sugar.
And the sugar. So this is a passion fruit, banana, you said, like a little jelly. Awesome. This is
The cuajada. With the toasted corn.
so toasted corn. Cuajada is like I guess, yeah, like a cheese, like a creamy cheese. Oh, that one's good. So again, it's almost like picture cornbread, just very, I guess, more compact. Pink. This is their white chocolate mixed with mora and strawberry. Oh wow, that one's good. I'm a sucker for, and this is cujita. a little cake, a little cake with panela, raw sugar. Awesome little. So this is what you finish off. This is how you finish off the dinner. Yeah. Drop the mic. So what do we have here?
So we have a kind of Negroni with mix of rum. The rum we use a fat washing technique with mix coconut and mix of cacao.
Okay.
Okay, and we use vermouth macerated in pineapple and Campari. That's it. And we use the garlic.
That's it. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay,
so simple. And then with the garnish is what?
The garnish is a sheet.
Well, not the garnish. It's like a little snack. So all your cocktails come with something on the side.
Yeah, that is the idea of the cocktail. We use the shira.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, we thinking about it. We see that in other bars.
Yeah.
We don't see that. So it's a shirahuilense with chutney of pineapple, paper pineapple.
Okay.
Cover it. Okay.
Perfect.
And we finish it with a perfume made with mezcal, vetiver, and abatonca. Okay.
Yeah, very complex, but very simple. Amazing. Yeah, if you like Negronis, you're gonna like this. The rum isn't too strong. You use Pampero and
Planas.
and what?
Diplomatico.
Diplomatico, which two amazing rums. Wow. Tastes awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Good cocktail, man. Fejoa, I don't even know how to. I don't think that has a translation in English. So it's fejoa, pineapple, and peach. So they do a fat wash or the clarification.
Milk wash.
Okay, so this is a milk wash to clarify it, and then they have kind of like bubbles on top with herb with different types of herbs, and Jerez, which is like a wine liqueur, right?
Macerated with sugar mango.
So when you have the kind of the liquid and then you have the bubbles, it kind of just infuses in together. It just kind of mixes together, which is the propósito, no?
The idea, yeah.
The idea. Wow. This is my kind of cocktail. Crystal Forest.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, what was the name of the other one?
Encanto Latino.
Encanto Latino, which is enlightenment of Latin enlightenment. So just like a candy. It's got Amazonian ants.
Ants and cacao and pine.
Cacao and what?
Pino.
Pine.
Pine.
All right, guys. So this has been an absolute ridiculous treat. I don't even know which plate was the best because they're all like ridiculous. So I was trying to think of which one my favorite was, and it's like they're all unbelievable. Guys, we're here in CASCAJAL. Make sure you come out. It's a hell of an experience. Come ask for Chef Andres or Flo. They'll be here. They're rocking it. I'm so excited to see what's gonna come for them, because I think what they've done here with this food has just been they've taken everything to a whole new level using Colombian product, and it's amazing how somebody from outside who's never lived in Colombia could use these products and see these ingredients and use them in so many different ways, and every single dish was just an explosion of flavors, and it's truly an experience, a full-blown experience. So guys, make sure CASCAJAL here in Bogota. Cheers, till next time.